threat of terrorism after 9/11 convinced many departments to stock up. Now, those departments are facing off against their own citizens.
Jesus.
Get inside! Get your house now! Let's go! Right now! Go inside now! Get in the house!
Get in! She could see from their looks that they hated her. I attempted to explain to the girl that they did not really hate her, not her personally, since they have no way of knowing her. It was more just the idea of being us. She said she doesn't even know exactly what we are. After all, she pondered, one should know why one is hated. We are different from other people, and this difference is the crux of it. That's why people hate us. This difference is carried in ourselves. If our own qualities have nothing to do with it, then it is all pure chance. And if I could be someone else than the person I am, then the whole thing has no sense. It is unbearable. I myself hadn't so far been able to find a reason for their hatred. Much later, my uncle insisted, before all else, you must put the horrors behind you. Why should I asked. To be able to live freely. One cannot start a new life with such a burden. I had to admit, he did have a point, except I didn't understand how he could wish for something that was impossible. What had happened, and anyway, when it came down to it, I could not give orders to my memory. I would only be able to start a new life if I could be born again. Only now, and thus after the event, does the way it all came about seem over, finished, unalterable, finite, so tremendously fast, so terribly opaque. Each minute started, endured, and then ended before the next one started. Let's just consider, every one of those minutes might in fact have brought something new. Every minute, something else might have happened other than what actually did happen. I would now be able to tell what it means to be us. There is no different blood, nothing else, only given situations and the new givens inherent in them. I too have lived through a given fate. It was not my own fate, but I had lived through it, and I can no longer be satisfied with the notion that it was all a mistake, blind fortune, some kind of blunder, let alone that it did not even happen. That is to say that we ourselves are the fate. It was impossible to take everything away from me. Impossible for me not to be right, not to be mistaken that I was neither the cause nor effect of anything. Impossible for me to be neither winner nor loser, for me not to be right, for me not to be mistaken that I was neither the cause nor effect of anything. I could not swallow that silly bitterness, that I should merely be innocent. I am here, and I am well aware that I shall accept any rationale as the price for being able to live. There is no impossibility that we cannot live through naturally. I already know there will be happiness. For even there, in the intervals between the torments, there was something that resembled happiness.